Nithyanandam, and welcome back. Wow, that was a beautiful darshan we had of Swamiji in the beautiful form of Ardhanarishwara, the ultimate form where Paramashiva is manifesting the purest space of unclutching. That is what we have been experiencing throughout today. So we had seen how Swamiji, he was just in that space where nothing was happening, but he was in such a bliss. That is the space of unclutching. And the beautiful significance of Ardhanarishwara is where he is both male and female because he is beyond both the genders. And that is the next level of unclutching, where you unclutch from your gender, from your identity, from everything, and you just reside in that space that you are Paramashiva. So that is the beautiful form of Ardhanarishwara. And with this, now after this beautiful darshan, let us have a small round of manifesting the powers. This is the best time we can manifest powers because it is the time where we have just been initiated by Swamiji and we are full of that beautiful space and that space of bliss, and that we have just seen Swamiji and he's full fully, he has just poured himself on all of us. Just by closing our eyes, we can have the darshan again of the darshan that we just had. So, in this space, let's have a quick round of manifestation. We are going to be manifesting the power of materialization. So, let's all enter this round of manifesting the power of materialization. Let me first read the Shastra Pramana for all of you, the scriptural reference, the direct words of Paramashiva, and then we'll be entering the manifestation itself. This beautiful scripture, this Shastra Pramana scriptural reference, is from the Spandakarika, section 3, Vibhuti Spandra, verses 3.4 and 3.5. यतो हि अतो स्फुतो दृष्टा सुबाधूनेऽपि चेतसि भूयस्फुटतरो भूति स्वफलो यो भयूविति. This is the beautiful Shastra Pramana of the power of materialization. Now let's enter the guidelines. So, what are we going to be manifesting in this round of materialization? We are going to be manifesting gold dust on our palms. So, what is this gold dust that we are going to be materializing? So, this is one of the first level of materialization that happens. So, keeping your hands in Samana Mudra means interlacing your fingers, making sure the right thumb is on top of your fingers. Keep them and sit in a comfortable position. Best would be Padmasana, the lotus posture. Keep your hands in this position for the next few minutes as we allow ourselves to connect with Swamiji and manifest the power of materialization from that space. And in that space of manifesting, we will be experiencing the gold dust on our palms. So we'll be entering the manifestation now. Let's all sit with our head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Keep your hands in Samana Mudra. Whatever position you're sitting is fine, but make sure you're in a comfortable seated position with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line to allow the Kundalini to travel to the third eye. And then lock your palms in Samana Mudra. And you can even rest your hands on your thighs. Be in a relaxed state, but be in complete awareness of what is happening around you. Now, I'll be playing a beautiful oneness capsule of Swamiji Just enjoy looking at Swamiji for the next few minutes and just experience that Swamiji is there with you. In that beautiful space, you will experience the manifestation. Let's begin. Slowly, very slowly, please relax. Now open your palms and using the flashlight of your phone, you can shine it on your palms and you will see particles. So there's a difference sometimes what happens when because we are keeping our hands in Samana Mudra, the sweat starts to happen. So that is one. But when we touch the places where it's sweating, the, there will not be particles. Now what you're going to be seeing is for particles itself. When you shine, you will be able to see a shiny object on your palm, and you will be able to pick that up with your fingers and see it. So that is what we are going to be seeing. So now let's take a few moments to verify this manifestation. You can take your torch lights now and start verifying your palms. See between each finger, behind your fingers, on your palms, everywhere. Sometimes it even happens on the face because that is the place which is closest to the third eye. So take a moment now to start verifying your manifestation.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om.
And once you're verified, you can share on the Zoom chat or YouTube chat what you have experienced during this round of the manifestation, whether you've seen anything on your palms, and share it on the chat. So with this, now as you verify, we'll also move into the next session of this beautiful program where we are going to be understanding the different dimensions of unclutching. So let's begin this beautiful session of understanding the different dimensions of unclutching and how these different dimensions of unclutching will give us a new perspective of this whole process, allowing us to manifest this unclutching, this power of unclutching much more easily. The process of unclutching can directly upgrade your consciousness, raise your inner space. When you raise your inner space, you become more authentic, healthier, wealthier, intelligent, and a leader. So, there are basically three steps that happen in our lives. One is clutching, next is disclutching, and the third is unclutching. So, clutching means holding, getting attached to something. Disclutching means breaking, completely getting disconnected from that. And finally, unclutching is moving back to the clutching only when it is needed. Okay, so before we continue, Guru Prasadini, Sri Nitya Guru Prasadini says that he has manifested a brown circle on his palms. Beautiful. Keep playing with this beautiful power of materialization, and you will be able to not only materialize tiny objects on your palm, but you will be able to materialize anything that you want, because this power of materialization is not just a particular item, but it can be used to materialize anything. From, you can make suddenly chocolates, you'll get a whole box of chocolates outside your door, and you won't even know why it is there, but you would have wanted it and it would have come. To materializing anything, like even hundreds of crores or hundreds of thousands of dollars of money, anything we want to materialize, it is just the same power of connecting with Swamiji and requesting him to manifest it. So, that being said, let's continue with the understanding of these three different concepts of clutching, disclutching, and unclutching. Basically, clutching is when you hold on to something like we do in our usual life. We are clutched to our daily life, where we have to do something at a particular time, or the thoughts that keep coming in us. We keep thinking about different thoughts which are totally unrelated, and we don't know how to stop that continuous thoughts. That is where we start getting irritated, agitated, disturbed, out of focus. All of these different powerless emotions start to happen in us. So, when we start to disclutch, meaning if we start to just back off from everything, meaning when we get powerless, like we get angry or we start crying or we break down, that is disclutching, where we decide, I don't want to do anything. But that is not the right way to look at any solution. That is where unclutching comes, where unclutching allows us to take a step back from the whole situation and watch the whole situation as if you're watching a movie. See what the right solution is and then move forward. You are continuously clutched to your body, mind, and emotions. With so many things, you clutch yourself with thousands of ideas created by you and your mind. You are clutched with your own idea of joy, pain, pleasure, etc. If you practice unclutching sincerely in a very small level, it will bring so much awakening to you. You try to believe that your whole life was either pain or joy. But Swamiji says one of the biggest achievement I feel very happy and proud of, that whenever I look back at my past, I did not have the idea about it is neither feel it was joy nor I felt it was pain. I have no feeling at all. I do not feel my past as a chain of joy or pain. I just know my future also is free, just like my past. But unfortunately, every human being tries to develop an idea about their past as pain or pleasure. When you tell all your stories, you continuously connect the pain memories, pain thoughts, and feel your life is a pain. So, what Swamiji here means by he did not have any feeling is not that he was insensitive or detached from all the events that happened, but he was able to understand because he was continuously unclutching. He was able to understand every situation from the context of, this is a blessing of Paramashiva. This is also auspiciousness with the right understanding, not just like, oh, this is also auspicious. I got hurt today. That is also auspicious. It's not from a blind understanding, but from an understanding where he had, whenever an incident happened to him, whether his gurus made him do yoga from morning to night, from sunrise to sunset, or made him manifest powers, he would see each situation. Yes, this is a blessing. Paramashiva wants me to make my body so strong that I can do the Surya Namaskara, the yoga from morning to night. That is the right powerful cognition that Swamiji held when each situation happened in his life. Crushing the source into expression is unclutching. Space not being communicated by mean is unclutching. When time is not bound by space, it is unclutching. Unclutching means realizing the canvas is more powerful pointing than the painting. So these are the different understandings of unclutching. Whichever point that you feel is connecting to you very much, you can write them down out of these 108 different understandings about unclutching. So that when you practice this process of unclutching, you can hold this powerful cognition inside you and do the whole process. Now, moving to the next set of thought currents about unclutching. Easy or difficult, both are concepts. Realizing this is unclutching. Routine work or creativity expressing intensity is unclutching. Time and space collapsing into what is unclutching. Inner space reclaiming its original state is unclutching. Brushing the consciousness with consciousness is unclutching. Having balanced intelligence even while you are watching or not is unclutching. Non involvement in the mental pleasures and pain is unclutching. Understanding unclutching does not need mind is unclutching. Realization and reality is always one and the same, never separate. This is unclutching. God, self, world, all of these three are all different words, not worlds. This is unclutching. God minus unclutching equals world. Unclutching from unclutching is unclutching. Word plus unclutching equals God. Reality plus unclutching plus Guru's grace is unclutching. Inner space plus unclutching is enlightenment. Full awareness without any memory is unclutching. Moving from reality is unclutching. Manana to smarana is unclutching. When you move in to or from any dimension like time to space or length to breadth or depth to time, it is unclutching. When you move any dimension to any dimension, what naturally happens to you is unclutching. Not connecting thoughts and emotions, giving life to it is unclutching. Realizing future is past and past is yet to happen in the present is unclutching. Past trying to eat future is clutching. Stopping that is unclutching. When the past threatens to have any power over you, it is clutching. Feeling you is unclutching. Unclutching is a constant happening. You need to do resting on the unclutching. Experiencing, evaporating, the experiencer and the experienced is unclutching. When you push the past into future, it is clutching. When you push the pure future to past in present is unclutching. Solid past meeting into liquid present and evaporating into steam of the future is unclutching. Not making your words and form into experience is unclutching. Experiencing inner awakening is unclutching. Understanding as a word is unclutching. Catching it is unclutching. Subject looking into the subject objectively is unclutching. Frequency of the experience, crossing the frequency of the experience is unclutching. Past moving without the greed for future, and the future moving without fear into the past in present is unclutching. Greed's fear and fear's greed colliding in awareness is unclutching. Being lost and not knowing is clutching. Being and knowing and living with the knowing is unclutching. Burning the past with the fire of present and crossing pure future is unclutching. Trusting the possibility and living is unclutching. Looking at every situation with deep, authentic, sincere awareness is unclutching. Dropping the conclusion you can't be transformed is unclutching. Realizing the dreamer's identity is waker's identity is unclutching. Experiencing the dream stuff is reality is unclutching. Experiencing the dreamer is waking in the waking state is unclutching. Trying to clutch doing is unclutching. Trying is clutching and doing is unclutching. Not letting the past swallow the future in the present is unclutching. Unclutching is a powerful self sufficient guide to your enlightenment, to upgrade your consciousness. It will not only change the way you perceive reality, it transforms your very reality itself. Unclutching is a very powerful Unclutching is a very powerful process which touches the source where the perceiver and the perceived both come out. It is ultimate meditation technique. When your consciousness raises, you automatically become a leader of your life. You become God for yourself, Ishvara for yourself. So now you can share what was your most powerful understanding about unclutching, or if you had any questions, write them down now. And now we are going to be entering into a small satsang where Swamiji himself is going to be sharing about this beautiful science of unclutching. At the end of the satsang, you can strike out all the questions that have been answered and ask any question that you still feel that is burning inside you. So let's be in the space of listening as we enter this beautiful satsang where Swamiji shares about the science and initiation into unclutching. So that was Swamiji's initiation, that he had initiated us into the science of completion. So with this, let's now do a small internalization exercise. Now that we heard these 108 different powerful cognitions, let us, whatever the most clicking cognitions were, let's install them into ourselves with this small exercise. So now, let's, in this first step, folding that powerful cognition that we got, one of the 108 different cognitions about unclutching, holding that, let's enter into this first 7 minutes of unclutching from our emotions. Now, unclutch from all your emotions that come up in your inner space. You can close your eyes now and let's enter into this meditation process. Pleasant and painful emotions, both, unclutch from them. Do not suppress the emotions that show up. Witness every emotion, thought that raises inside you. Don't judge the thought, don't indulge in thought. There is no need to be emotional now. Enter into the state of deep restful awareness. Whenever you find yourself drifting off, come back to the space of unclutching. Feel the soothing and healing happening as you unclutch from the emotion ups or down. Let's begin. Just be listening to everything, the bhavakya outside, the thoughts inside. But make sure that you are detached, you are unclutched from everything. now move to the next step of this process of unclutching, continuing to keep your eyes closed and just be in the space of listening. Now, unclutch from your inner world identities, unclutching from the identities you carry, your image about yourself, the way you want to project yourself to others. Be a witness and cognize about yourself how you want others to see. Don't engage in them. Don't judge them. Just let them pass by. Nobody's here to judge you. Nobody to impress. Only pure and judging space matters when. Just sit and continue to unclutch.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om
To keep your eyes closed as we just move to the next step of this unclutching meditation. Now, in this final step, unclutch from your thoughts, from all the visualizations, which is going on happening inside you. All the thoughts, don't suppress them, don't engage with them, witness them, and then unclutch. If your shopping list shows up in your inner space, let it go. There is no need to think about anything in this moment. Don't think, plan, strategize, anything. Just allow your thoughts to pass and keep unclutching from them.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda.
Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes. And with this, we come to the end of this beautiful unclutching meditation session. Now, let's do a round of power manifestation, where once again, with this beautiful experience that we have got from the space of unclutching, let us manifest it in the power of visualization in this beautiful space of unclutching. Once again, let us keep our hands in the Samana Mudra, interlacing the fingers and keeping the right thumb on the top, closing your eyes, connecting with Swamiji, holding this powerful cognition of oneness and unclutching, because this unclutching is the direct connection to Swamiji. Let's now once again enter this manifestation. I'll be playing the oneness capsule of Swamiji, just looking at his beautiful form, enjoying the beautiful space of bliss and unclutching Swamiji is radiating. Connect with him and ask him to once again visualize the gold dust on your palms. So now, looking at Swamiji's beautiful oneness capsule, let's once again enter this manifestation.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham.
Yes, and with this, we come to the end of the manifestation. I would like to complete with all the participants. We had a slight technical issue, so we were not able to join back and complete the session. But I hope this gave all of you the beautiful opportunity and more time to manifest the beautiful powers of Paramashiva. So, with this, we come to the end of today's sessions. I thank all the participants for your participation, your patience, and your interest in the manifestation of these various powerful cognitions and power manifestations throughout the day. And I invite all of you to come tomorrow once again to get enriched into deeper powerful cognitions. Coming back tomorrow will give you the next level of understandings into these signs of Vedic tradition and manifesting the space and powers of Paramashiva. So, this I like to complete today's program, chanting the Purna Mantra and ending the session. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओं तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्. Thank you all. Nityanandam.
Paramashivoham.